Let's solve this question once and for all. Is a plug-and-play ECU worth the money? You mean you have dragged me all the way to Tokyo to discuss ECUs? Yeah, no better place to get all JDM yo. So you think that plug-and-play ECUs like my jam unit are overpriced? I don't just think they are overpriced, I think they are a rip-off, and you are a fool for buying one. I can tune the shit out of my Power FC and it's so powerful I have to road-tune it because it would blow a dyno to shreds. The last dyno I had my car on is still spinning now. Let's go to Jam and ask their opinion. Welcome to Jam Racing, I'm the chief ECU engineer. What can I do for you guys? Well, this fool thinks your ECUs are overpriced and thinks a standalone ECU is a better option. I see. That is because he is a wanker. Look, you set up these ECUs for certain cars with certain mods, so how are they good for cars with different mods that you don't know about? We are Jam, we know everything, and don't forget we are very JDM yo. I keep trying to tell Mr. Standalone here that the lads in Jamaica run 500 horsepower and 1200 torque on plug-and-play ECUs, but he will not believe me. Sure, that's nothing. The lads in Malta are getting 4-second quarter miles times with plug-and-plays. But everyone knows their track is downhill. So what's the secret of plug-and-play ECU? First we begin by getting 12 virgins in a room, and they hand-assemble the ECU. We then load our top secret map onto the ECU. After that. Hold on, tell me more about these virgins. They are young boys from out in rural Japan. Oh okay, so back to the ECUs. Right, well, we can't tell you much, but we can tell you that they remove fuel cut and speed cut and raise the rev limit and have a more aggressive map. So what you are saying is they dump a shitload of fuel in and run crazy rich? Yes, that is what I'm saying. How much do you sell these ECUs for? In Japan we sell them for £12, however I have seen them with JDM in an ad on eBay and they were selling for 600 quid. Those English lads would buy a lump of dog shite if you scratched JDM in it with a stick. That is true. So tell us some facts about standalones, if piggybacks Mr. Know-It-All. Okay, well, it all started back in 1969, when the first man went to the moon. The spacecraft was called Apollo, and it was controlled by an E-Manage Blue. Since then we have come a long way and the E-Manage Ultimate can now even do launch control, sort of. To be honest, I don't believe in changing ECUs until you are well over 300 ponies. Up to 300 I would just stick with an FCD and a super fuel pump and maybe some octane booster. Whack the boost up to 1.5 bar and set the fueling at 70 psi and you will need to be a trained pilot to handle her. What turbo were you running back then? I was running a CT9 hybrid, but after 100 miles the oil seals went. Should have seen the smoke pouring out of her on idle, would have killed a dead horse. Why is the guy from Jam dressed like a ninja? Because they are very secretive. We need to keep things secret. I wish we could stop people copying our splitters and side skirts Jam style, my bollocks. It looks like we are never going to agree, so let's go back to the thread on Toyota GT Turbo and ramble on some more.